Greetings and salutations with everybody, it's your boy Card. Today is day 5 of my YouTube journey, and today I wanted to highlight a video titled I gained 1 million subscribers to prove it's not luck. My own video that I'm going to title is going to be I gained 100,000 subscribers to prove it's not luck. Obviously, we're both utilizing a video that went viral a couple of years ago when Ludwig had did it, like how he made a secret YouTube channel to prove it's not luck. YouTube, I also believe, is not luck, it's a skill, and you can learn these skills in order to blow up your channel. What's a very good skill that everybody can have? Well, that's one about consistency, right? That's what I believe, especially if you're trying to blow up a YouTube channel as fast as possible through shorts, like I did with my main YouTube channel. I basically uploaded every single day, but I did have a clear topic, or I should say I had clear topics, and it took me a roundabout way to find that and then truly hit the sweet spot and then continue to grow from there. So in this particular video, this YouTuber here, Luke, decided that he was going to make a channel that was going to be focusing on trend jacking, using other popular, YouTubers and other internet celebrities, and basically do commentary over some of their, most viral moments. And that is one of the biggest things that happens, in the, like, I guess you say, the celebrity niche. He took this channel from 0 to 1 million subscribers in about 180 days. That's what, 6 months. So this can literally happen in an entire year. I've actually already seen a couple of channels in the niches that I'm targeting hit that 1 million subscriber goal in like 2 to 3 months. One YouTuber actually recently did it in 1 day. Now, I'm going to talk about them in just a moment, but for the main channel I wanted to highlight, basically their goal was to post every single day, right? And they posted a lot of these high edited videos, high quality videos, in terms of for what YouTube was looking for in 2022, because that's when he began this challenge at the tail end of 2022 in October. And he started posting pretty much every single day. And there's one thing that he always talks about in this video, which I want to highlight right here.
The first hour, it has a 78% AVD, which is decent, but
now he says 78% AVD, average view duration, is decent, and he'd be right, because on the shorts that I've seen that have blown up, especially on my main channel, which I'm going to show you in a few, the average AVD was like over 80%, right? Some of the videos that I've also had were actually close to like 90%, and that's when you're really killing it. But the swipe ratio was definitely above 70%, and I think most people should know, if they don't know, in order for a short to truly gain traction and go viral, your short would typically have to be above that 70% range. But if you're hitting that 80% range, then you're absolutely it's like guaranteed. However, there are things that you should be doing to prepare yourself to blow up with your short, and that is, of course, posting consistently. You can't just post one short and then don't post at all and think you're just gonna blow up. No, you're fooling yourself. And there's another thing that he was talking about in his videos, because he kind of felt bad when looking at the graph, and where he's talking about like this little decline, or should I say this little when the views taper off. In the very first few hours, he's going to gain like a few hundred to even 1,000. But as you can see, after a certain point from hour 1 or 2, you just have like this steady line. And in his video, especially because he works with other shorts creators, other people who have blown up multiple different channels of shorts, he talks about how that is something as a creator, if you're making shorts, you should not be worried about. Typically, from what I've noticed from my own back-end data and what I've showed you guys over the last couple of days, typically I look for judging a short after 21 days. Why do I say that? Is because back in 2023, when I started to actually focus on uploading shorts, that's when I started to notice around 21 days that shorts would start to gain even more traction, because there's 4 different testing phases for shorts before which we could call seed phases, before they really start to take off. And you have to pass each and every stage in order for your short to actually take off. Right now, just to get into the other thing about how much money this channel made, because that's always a course or always a topic people are going to talk about when it comes to YouTube shorts. He talks about how this channel for him made $23,000. Right now, of course, plugins, and we all use plugins. We are using the view stats, basically the Mr. Beast plugin, and I just wanted to double check exactly what the Mr. Beast plugin was saying. And this channel here had 445 million views, and this is all short form content, but for some reason it's saying the estimated revenue is 1.2 million to 334 million, and that's absolute cap, because he in his video showed us the metrics about how much that channel actually made. And another thing, it most likely was made in Canadian dollars at that, and so because the channel was based in Canada, but still it has 1.1 million subscribers. But the goal for him originally was to just get 100,000 subscribers. So how did he gain the other essentially million subscribers over the course of the channel in 188 days? Well, that's because he essentially stopped uploading on the channel, and those videos went absolutely stupid. Like, we're talking about crazy viral, right? This is his only video on this particular channel, which is kind of funny. But on the Slam Dunk channel, the one that he actually talks about, you can see that some of the shorts that had like only like 5,000, maybe like 15,000 in the first hours, went on to have around what, 93 million, 38 million, 27 million. A lot of these are massive amount of views within this niche. And YouTube Shorts right now, like, look at this video that he was initially like worried about, Dream's Biggest Secret, the first video on this channel, 6.7 million views. With YouTube, it's like a snowball. Once you start uploading and you consistently keep at it, especially if you're hitting the right groups with the niche that you're in, YouTube starts to reward you by opening up, these steps, opening up these seed testing groups. So you go from have your seed testing group being 100 to 500 people to 1,000 to 10,000, to then from 10,000 to like 50,000, to even what he started to notice in his own video, the seed testing groups, actually when he uploaded one short, it would immediately get 250,000 views. Insane, right? But that also takes diligence, that also takes time, that also takes consistency, which is something I have been preaching. That's the number one thing I'm preaching this year, is consistency and being smart about it, right? Because I know what it's like to finally have a win, something that you clamored for, something that you wanted, something that you try to manifest for yourself. Took me 12 years, man, in order to like reach the goal of hitting 100,000 subscribers, and for it to just so easily happen because of YouTube Shorts, and then for me not to just follow it up, right? He had other opportunities that were being presented to him. So that's why this channel was left for dead. Essentially, the last upload on this channel was let's see, the last upload on this particular channel, 240,000 views in July of 2023. There's been no content on the channel since then. Still, it has been gaining millions and millions of subs, and that's just because this is a type of content that people want to know about. And you can see, like, in the last 30 days, it started to like really slow down, especially because I feel like after you hit a certain amount of subscribers or a certain amount of views, on topics, when you're not uploading, people start to be like, all right, well, we want to see something new, right? Now, I talked about showing some of my own data to reflect this, to prove what he's saying is actually true. And let me just get into my own data here. So on my own main channel, which I've highlighted in the last few days, which is all anime based, it took me a while to realize what I should be targeting on my channel, especially when I decided to use shorts. And, me being dumb, or should I say just me just not realizing what I had was working and try to go against the grain of my channel was another reason of my own undoing, right? Like, I feel like the demon when it comes to YouTube is overthinking, and that's what one of my goals is in 2025, is to stop overthinking YouTube. Sure, I love this data stuff. I love talking about data. I love talking about YouTube to other people, and maybe my enthusiasm might be overbearing for a lot of other people, but it's because I've been so enthusiastic about YouTube, going through the ups and downs, knowing that, the lottery ticket for me to essentially complete Operation Golf, which is something I coined as a motto to be Operation Get Out the Hood, is to be consistent. You can't achieve anything in this life if you're not good to be consistent at it, right? I mean, you could be consistently ass in a video game because you're learning the wrong things, doing the wrong things, but then that's where you have the building blocks of preparation plus focus equals success, right? So I started off July 23rd, uploading every single day. Even if I had limited ads on the video, I try to look at why I got limited ads, and I say, you know what, doesn't matter, new video, right? I try to post every single day. I'll post multiple times a day. If I miss a day, that's what I will try to do, and basically I was just super consistent. The funny thing about it is I try to do similar content to what Luke was doing on his channel, but for anime. And so I was doing like anime commentary, right? I was also faceless. Didn't make much sense because my face was all over my YouTube channel. However, you know, to the new crowd coming in, I didn't really think it mattered much, right? And so I tried and tried and tried, and I'm getting to these testing and seeding phases of being stuck around 1,000 and so views, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't really have a breakout, you know. And when I was doing YouTube shorts at that time, I would just post, like, I was just like some other people. I just post one short and then dip. Don't do anything else. Sometimes shorts will blow up and I wouldn't even know. I had a short, you know, before I started uploading every single day in April that blew up to 130,000 views, but that was a reaction short. Mind you, I just said that I was doing commentary shorts. So what the hell am I doing react, like doing, like, you know, just only faceless commentary shorts? Like, what am I doing, right? So, and I had another video, reaction short, that got 127,000 views. Another video that got 129,000 views, and these are all reactions. So a part of me was like, all right, well, these are blowing up, let me pivot, which is what I talked about in yesterday's video, to doing reaction shorts and basically showing whatever I'm reacting to and then me being somewhere in the video as well, right? And lo and behold, from doing that, we go all the way to August, where I think I finally started to do it around August 20th. So nearly an entire month before I decided to fully pivot to just doing like reaction style content. I still had other videos. I even tried to test the theory about if a video goes viral once, it could go viral again by doing re-uploading that same exact video with just a few different clips for the funniest anime I watched, like title it differently. Still got limited ads, but I decided to focus more on reactions, and I noticed that, okay, cool, I'm getting about the same amount of views as what I'm doing with the commentary, but this reaction content, much easier. And I tried in different fields as well, and I didn't see my first success until September 4th with a video that hit, you know, 2.7 million subscribers. Now, I'm not saying that's when it hit, I mean, subscribers, Jesus Christ, views. I'm not saying that's when the video hit 2.7 million. However, me posting pretty much every single day let YouTube know that, yeah, I was playing for keeps, right? And this ended up being a really big video, aside the fact that it had limited ads and it had some copyright issues blocking Japan. But that's not here nor there because it didn't really matter much in the long term of things. A lot of people will be like, hey, yo, you know, these videos are getting limited ads and, you know, you're getting, you know, age restrictions and whatnot, it's gonna hurt your channel and whatnot. It's all bullshit, folks. It's actually all bullshit. Yes, age restricted videos will hurt your reach in the long term, right? It absolutely will. If it's age restricted, very different, but it's only gonna hurt that video. It's not gonna hurt your overall channel. Even if you have a warning, even if you have a strike, you know, a lot of people might be like, well, YouTube is going to, like, you know, shadow ban you. They're going to, you know, lower your impressions. I'm living proof. Like, I have a channel that has like a warning because I fucked up and forgot a scene to edit out, you know, because of me trying to like rush things. You can't rush, you know, perfection. You shouldn't rush consistency. Those are bad habits that we try to eliminate. So, you know, and right now none of my impressions are like suffering or anything like that. So that's why I'm like, you know, that's kind of like all BS. You just post and you break through, right? Because now we're on September 23rd. I had a video that had limited ads, and a lot of people would be like, yeah, if you have limited ads, then your next video is going to not get any impressions. It's going to fuck up. I just want to show you guys once again that this says September 23rd, right? And I'm going to show you guys the next video as we go to the next page real quick. And September 24th, 67 million views on this video that the day after, like, you know, but the day before you got limited views. That's why I said this is bullshit, okay? Right? Like, you just post, right? You just post and you try to find the sweet spot within your niche. You try to find something that might attract the target audience that you're looking for. For me, I know I'm already doing anime reactions, so it's like, all right, well, let me figure out what other anime that I personally haven't checked out that I would check out. And lo and behold, this one just has to have perfect timing, and this one took off in the algorithm. And the next thing I know with viral videos, you're supposed to follow up with another one, similar thing, maybe a different clip. And no, so that's what I did. I posted the second portion of what I reacted to. That got limited ads. That got 1.7 million views. I tried to do romance anime and some other slice of life BS. That didn't really work out, but I still am going to continue to try that because I like watching multiple different types of anime. But I said, you know what? Those didn't really bang like the others. Let me go ahead and do another that fell in the line of Unhinged, 2.3 million views. Okay, we got a winner here, folks. Unhinged Anime. And this is what I talked about, how in my very first video, or one of my either my first or second video back for this year, that I saw that my name was being associated with a Google trend. When people were checking for Unhinged Anime, my name was coming up. This is a video that went viral not only on YouTube, this is a video that also went viral on my TikTok. All right, and so this is how I know that this, what I was currently doing was correct, right? However, you know, motivation and all that stuff does play a role. I just want to show you guys so you guys know I'm not bullshitting you guys right now. When I go to my TikTok right now, my TikTok has a video that actually is starting to get a lot of traction. But that video got 67 million views right now. It's sitting at 2.4 million views right now. Another video that's sitting at 11 million views is sitting at 1 million views on TikTok, right? On my Instagram, which well, I'll get to this YouTube channel in a minute. On my Instagram, that video is sitting over 10 million views as well. So, you know, I know that video has potential to go viral again. I posted it on another channel and it's starting to gain traction on that other channel as well. But essentially, this is what I mean by age restricted videos. Like, age restricted videos will be the death of your video, right? If you get age restricted and 18 plus or over, then that's when you know, all right, sir, you effed up. You know, now that video is not going to get any more impressions. You're done. So, okay, so try not to have your videos age restricted, but hey, you got to learn, you got to live and learn, right? But you know, as I posted more and more videos, these did get limited ads. And so I'm just like, all right, you know, all of these videos are getting limited ads. It's time for me to pivot. I like to see nothing but nonstop green, but I still want to continue to try to see how much can we push the envelope, right? And some of these videos didn't get limited ads until like months later, afterwards, right? But they were still gaining a lot of traction. And then I just stopped uploading. Like, and that is like the wrong thing. You know, I like was not consistent. Like, I stopped uploading in like January or so. And now we're back on the wave of trying to be consistent again with our content. So I want to show you guys, like, I've been uploading every single day since December. So now I have to go back and do all this work again. I have to grind again. I have to get back into the seeding phase. You know, the main difference is I'm trying to have as many videos that has, you know, green on it. But now I recently had a video that was popping off. And this is the video what I talked about that got age restricted. And I want to show you guys, like, this video here had the potential to possibly go omega viral, but there's a reason why it didn't, right? Now, I was gaining subscribers. If you look at the subscriber ratio, 1,500 subscribers to 140,000 views. Like, it is very possible that if this video had hit 1 million, this would have been 15,000 subscribers. If it hit 10 million, it possibly could have been 150,000 subscribers. And that's because of the way and the things I said in this video. And I know this video has the potential to go viral because I just uploaded it to TikTok. And so I know that right now on TikTok, the video is sitting at 45,000 views, and I uploaded it like only 2 days ago, and it's starting to go crazy. It's already gained, I think, on TikTok for me, close to like 600 followers. So I just want to see exactly, like, I know I have some type of winning formula, especially when it comes to like the anime reactions, and then my name continues to like circulate and whatnot. I'm trying to own the most digital real estate when it comes to my brand name, a card. That's why I can have like 10 different channels and all of them have a card in them, and you know, just trying to just grow that. So if you like search the name, then you can see all those different YouTube channels, but we'll talk about more of that in another video. I just wanted to just further talk about how consistency plays a role into, you know, blowing up on YouTube / proving that it's not luck, because this shit is hard work at the end of the day, right? A lot of people can tell you YouTube is easy. At the end of the day, it's all about the idea, like your idea and how well your idea is going to do, and then your execution of it. Like, obviously I'm going to try reposting this video of mine and cut out the problematic parts that was in it and add some other memes and whatnot to it, and I'm going to keep the same exact energy. There's 143,000 people who already saw this video. However, there's millions of people who haven't, right? So we're going to utilize that. I'm going to re-upload it. I might even do that tomorrow as the video where I just recreate the video that was starting to go viral, take out the problematic parts, and upload and see how well it does with, you know, within the YouTube algorithm, right? So do be prepared for that video for the next day. But just to let people know, because people are like, well, you already have an established channel now, so you know, you're just trying to turn your numbers around. So what are you gonna do with a channel like that's like from the ground up? So this channel, not technically from the ground up, but I'm going to refresh it so you guys can see. This is a faceless channel of mine that's working on, that I'm working on with with K-dramas. I love K-dramas. I love Asian dramas. You know, I've been working in the field itself, going to South Korea. I just recently came back from Japan. So I'm all about this field. I consume it, and this is one of my babies. I guess you could say 10 years ago, I met the actress. I presented the actress that's literally in my profile picture with an award when Drama Fever was around. So this is how you know I'm truly passionate. I try to get into things that I'm passionate about, and I truly was passionate about making a channel just like this. But then again, I didn't really have that drive. But something told me last month, get your ass up, start making some content. If you have all these ideas, if you are over creative and whatnot, which is my issue, like I can burn myself out because I just have too many ideas, too many outlets, and I want to do too many things on one channel. So that's why I have 10 YouTube channels, right? Obviously I can't upload content to them every single day. However, when I start batching and getting editors, when I have the money to afford them in the very near future, those things are going to change. So I'm going to match what I can do at the time. Right now I have this channel. You guys just saw the live 1 of 10, and this channel is only about, a week into it right now. As I go to the video that's currently starting to pop off right here, that uploaded only like what, 2 days ago or something like that. Yeah, January 2nd. It is January 5th, as you guys can see the time. Maybe it's 10:07 p.m. at the moment, right? January 5th. This video in its first seeding phase had got, from Friday to Saturday, had got up to 15,000 views. I am pretty sure, and if I'm a betting man, I think this short itself in about 30 to say 60 days might be the one that hits the million views. This short might be the one that skyrockets the channel. It has 22 subscribers. I feel really good about this because the swipe through ratio is about 73%. I believe it could get higher. People will be like, well, what was the swipe ratio in the beginning? Like, did it start off that way? No. Swipe ratio for this video was at 61%, and then it went up to 76%. And so those are things that can happen, So I think on the next seeding phase, I think YouTube has finally found the audience for this channel. I'm more surprised that there are more men who are watching this video, but then again, because this has action and the YouTube sound that I use for it, I figured that, okay, men are watching this, but K-dramas are heavily female skewed as well. So eventually I'm thinking that's what's going to end up happening. Like, this is going to probably meet in the middle between the men and the women who are watching this video. And I'm noticing that India, the Philippines, and the US, Malaysia, Indonesia, these are what I'm expecting when it comes to the K-drama field and whatnot. But I do believe that eventually the United States will start to, creep up as the #1 viewer. But I think the most subscribers are going to be from India and from the Philippines. And a lot of people might be like, oh, what does that go to do for the CPM and RPM? We'll cross that road when we get there, right? But just quote me on this. Right now, the average view duration is at 36%. It's at that 86%. I would love for this to just be just a little closer to 90%, but I'll take it for what it is right now. It's still a win. It's great to see, to know that when all the stuff that I've learned about YouTube and all the stuff that I consumed about YouTube is starting to work out on a channel. A lot of people will be like, well, that's just one channel. What about another channel? Can you do it on another channel? Here's another faceless channel that I'm working on, right? This channel, 2,099 viewers. I already reformatted it. This channel hit the algorithm. It's a 4 out of 10, but you might be like, well, where's the 10 out of 10? Well, this video here started to hit the algorithm. Hold on, let me go here real quick. This video here started to hit the algorithm. This has 7.1 views, right? And it's still gaining traction and whatnot from what it was 48 hours ago. So this might be the next one to hit that realm. Now the reach is starting to slowly climb. This is at 68%. I believe this is going to be over 70% when it gets its next bump. Where did it start off at? Because I actually don't know this. Okay, so we started off at 66%, and it's slowly creeping up. Look at this. It even hit 74% in terms of the swipe through ratio. So if the law of averages continues, this video might be the next one to take off. I mean, on this particular channel of mine, which is actually like one of the first YouTube channels I got serious with, I talked about it before. This is the first video that actually took off and has now hit this flat line waiting for its next test phase, right? The reach for this is at 73%. If I go to the see more, and I go to the view versus swipe away, look at this bouncing graph, right? We're at 67%, then we get to 76%, it dips off to 57, dips off to even 40. Now we're back at 66 because YouTube is testing. They're trying to find out who is the exact viewer for this channel. What's the watch history of this channel? Like, what's the emails? Is this active email? Is this a bot or anything like that? YouTube is really trying to find out. And on these channels, I try to watch and consume as much content. Like, I'm switching between YouTube channels like every single day to drive up like my own activity on the channel so that YouTube knows that, hey, I'm not a bot. Like, I literally use all these channels for multiple different purposes. So that's all I wanted to show. I know this video is much longer than it needed to be. It was more of a yap session, but that's the style of videos. Like, I love going and talking about these types of things when it comes to YouTube, especially because I have other grander goals for this year. Once again, to like grow multiple YouTube channels. If TikTok doesn't get banned, then I'll work on, building up TikTok, because I feel like that could be another way to hit my goals from, in terms of monetary wise. But that's why I just want to show you guys. Hopefully, if you guys found anything that I talked about interesting, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another video. As always, it's your boy Card, and I'm out. Doses.